Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. This is Beams. We are a live online-only music series, and we are so excited to get started with tonight's artist. This show is presented by ASU Care. We're a division of ASU Cultural Affairs, and while the venue is closed and we're not able to do in-person shows, we're so grateful that we can stay connected with artists and audiences in this way. We love the engagement part, so please send your positive thoughts and questions for our artists tonight or for us, and we love talking to you. So thank you so much for being here, and feel free to give us a shout. Some things that we have coming up next Wednesday, September 23rd, very popular event, our monthly storytelling event, Gather, also online. We have 3 excellent storytellers and a guest host, and they'll be telling tales around the theme, Remember When. You can tune in the same way you're tuning in now on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live. And then our next Beams show will be the very next day. And she kicked off this series way back in April as the first Beams artist, AJ O'Neil. She has an indie folk pop sound. She writes a lot of music and has been busy during lockdown times. So we're going to hear some old faves and what she's been working on. And we love chatting with AJ. Her dogs often come in on the stream and say hello. So we hope you'll join us. That's Thursday, September 24th at 7 p.m. Tonight's artist is in so many bands that we love, including Treasurefruit and Las Chollas Peligrosas. She's that beautiful, cool, upright bassist. She is a prolific songwriter and singer, multi-instrumentalist, and as you're going to see once we dive into her camera, she lives and breathes music, and we're so lucky to have her on the stream tonight. So for about the next hour, please send in your comments and questions, and we're going to hand it over to Anamieke of Treasurefruit.
I'll skip Great White Shark then. Maybe not do that one. Hello, world. It's super exciting to be here, and looking forward to playing you some of my original music from the heart of Arizona. Born and raised here, got that summer heat in my soul, so without further ado, here's a little song called Lean a Little Closer. Closer, let me feel your heat. Play in the pocket like a disco beat. Keep a steady rhythm, concentrating, don't lose control. I know you wanna taste this honeycomb, and you're trying to find a way to get me all alone. But nature has a rhythm, concentrate, it's just rock and roll. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause tonight's the beginning of the rest of my life. I can take it all from here. I don't need anybody else to stand in the way, especially you, my dear. Lean a little closer, let me feel your heat. Hands on the twos, the ones with my feet. Keep a steady rhythm, concentrating, don't lose control. I can be the sugar in your daily cup. Stir me nice and easy and don't give up. Move with the momentum, concentrate, it's just rock and roll. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause tonight's the beginning of the rest of my life. I can take it all from here. I don't need that is Lean a Little Closer, which we released as Treasurefruit a few years back on a little double A-side single called Double Denim. So check that out if you want to hear the full rockin' version. And that's one of a few things that we've put out. And today I'm going to play for you quite a few things that we haven't put out, so I'm looking forward to that. And this next song is an example of that. I think I'm going to switch guitars, actually. And, whoop, banging into things already. All right, thank you. So, this next song is something called Rubber and Glue, and it is, you know, that old thing you used to say when you were a kid, you know, rubber, I'm like rubber, you're like glue, bounces off of, well, it would be the other way around. Me and sticks to you, it should be the other way around, but anyway, I did a little switch up on this one, so this is just this song about powering through unfavorable circumstances. So here is Rubber and Glue.
So you squandered everything you had. Well, don't you sit around and mourn the past. Get up onto your feet and start again. You gotta give a bit of what you got. Don't try to keep it all or you'll get caught. And no one likes a thief unless he's handsome. Well, they're like rubber and they're like glue. Nothing's gonna break our follow through. People talk of what they think they see, but no one knows the real you and me. How could they ever understand our love? Well, they're like rubber and we're like glue. Nothing's gonna break our follow through. They're like rubber and we're like glue. Nothing's gonna break our follow through. Lately things been creeping up on me. Things that I would rather not be seen. Whispers in the wings of social scenes. Things are always what they seem to be. So you wish that you could take it back. I think you know it doesn't work like that. The seas of time have parted long ago. Well, they're like rubber and we're like glue, and they may try to paint us blue. The best that we can hope to do is stand up tall and speak the truth, 'cause they're like rubber and we're like glue. Nothing's gonna break our follow through.
All right, Rubber and Glue. Let's see what everybody's saying over on the little message board. Acoustic versus electric guitar, which is my instrument of choice? Well, that's a great question. Generally, acoustic guitar is my instrument of choice, although
I do really like to rock out on the electric guitar if it's for the right song. Like the very first song that I played normally is a shredder on the electric guitar, but I thought it'd be really fun to kind of switch it up and play it on the 12 string today. So that's what that was about. And but when we play as a full band, I always play my electric, and I don't get too fancy with pedals or anything. I pretty much just do the same thing I do on the acoustic, but I get that little bit of scratchy vibe and, that electric feeling. And the songs are pretty different too. And, and thank you. Thanks very much. And let's see. Yeah, woo woo. All right, well, thanks everybody for tuning in and chiming in with your comments. This next song, let's see. Which guitar? I'm going to switch guitars again. Oh, hopefully not with too many bangs. Sorry about that. Oops. So this next song is something that was an exercise for me. I tend to write a lot of words, and so this one was something where I thought, hey, not every song has to have 100,000 words in it. So this is my answer to that. Let's try to write something a little more sing-alongable, and also say a little something about how crazy the world is. So the song is called Na Na Na.
I can't contain this feeling burning inside. It's got a hold of me and I just can't fight much longer. The pressure's building and it's all gonna crack. So grab a hold of something, make sure it's the one thing that gets you through the other side. Oh, na 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 some sort of fever's got me burning alive. My head is spinning, up is down, left is right, and backwards. No matter where I turn, I can't get away. So tell me, am I crazy? But everything is hazy and buried in the great someday. Oh, na 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 Street shooter, look me square in the face. Tell me that you aren't in a similar place, and counting the plates are shifting and it's all gonna crack. So all that we can do is see if we get through this, and if we do, we don't look back. Oh, na 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 sweaty version of that. It's getting a little muggy in here. I'm just taking care of my glistening is what I like to call it. It's glistening. Let's see what everyone's saying. Woo! All right. Hey, Doug. Doug's my pal. Another great musician on the scene. Gosh, we have so many wonderful people in this town making art and music. I just love it.
So life gets pretty crazy sometimes, and sometimes you need to slow down and just take it one moment at a time. And that's what this next song is about. It's something that Treasurefruit has played kind of off and on for years at live shows. We've never recorded it. But it's really close to my heart, and I feel like it's just super apropos right now. It's called Just Like This Song. By the way, this guitar that I'm playing, I'll tell you more about it later. But I'm pretty sure I wrote this song on this guitar because it speaks to me. Just like this song, seems like it's already ending. This is just the beginning. Where do we go from here? And when your life is full of clouds in the sky, don't bother wondering why. You just move on. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Just like this song, you wonder what's it all mean, and is it something I need to set me free? And when you find that there is not that much time to make the best of your life, you just let go. You just let go. Set me free. You just let go. Set me free. Simple as folk, we make a little tiny change, not too far from our range we go. All of the while we find a reason to smile, with no compromise of smile. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. Just like this song, seems like it's trying to be strong. Maybe you'll take it along and find where we go from here. And when you try to split the truth from the lies, you might not like what you find. You just let go. You just let go. We go from here. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Just like this song. Just like this song seems like it's already ending. This is just the beginning, right? Am I right? Hashtag 2020. That's where we are. Anyway. All right. Hey, Cynthia. Good to see you. Nice to see everybody checking out the live stream. All right. So this next song is, we're going to keep it moody. We're going to keep it introspective. This next song is actually really serious. It's something that I recently featured on the internet because I was feeling it again, and I'm still feeling it, so I'm going to play it for you again. And this is, it's basically a song that's deals with grief and loss, and when you love somebody and you lose somebody, and I think that a lot of us have been dealing with that lately. And I know myself, I personally recently lost another couple friends, and I feel that this song just speaks to me, and I hope it speaks to you too. This is actually from our album, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. All time I spent getting to know you, I didn't get to know you at all. And when I was thinking that we made some progress, it all had me going home. 'Cause you sailed away to other lands to seek your destiny. And I'll never forget the last smile that you gave me before you were set free. And my heart won't stop aching, but my soul is on fire. And the lesson I'm taking is to burn much brighter. I had my complaints and I told you about them, set all the records straight. You shared with me some of the things you've been feeling before it was too late. And I can't believe we had the chance to swim into the deep. I'm still holding my breath till we get to the surface, so I'll see you in my sleep. And my heart won't stop aching, but my soul is on fire. And the lesson I'm taking is to burn much brighter, to burn much brighter. And someday we'll see it all as clear as the Arizona skies. But right now this vacancy is bigger than I can describe. 'Cause you left behind a trail of dust that clouded up my lungs. And I can't deny that it's made me try to step into what I've become. So I'll put on Hank Williams and pour me a whiskey, cue up some Funny or Die. I remember that heat radiating around you whenever you were nearby. 'Cause you touch my heart and you touch my soul, but it still feels like a dream. And Cinco de Mayo is Tuesday, my brother, and I'd hoped we'd see each other again. Yeah, I'd hoped we'd see each other again. All right, well that goes out to everyone who knows what that feeling is all about. All right. Oh, hey. Questions. Well, thank you. Oh, lighter in the air. I love it. I can see it now. How many instruments are in this room, and do I play all of them? Oh, that is the perfect question for right now, actually. Thank you for asking. Is that Violet? Oh, hi, Violet. Violet and I are learning piano together. And let's see. So speaking of piano, yes, there are, I don't know the answer to the number of instruments. It's like an infinite number, I think, especially if you start getting to the world of percussion, which is lingering all about here and not even on the camera. But to answer your question, aside from guitar, my main instrument is this upright bass over here. That's what I did in school, and that's what I do in other projects as well, and more on that later. So that's that instrument and I work together all the time. And then the instrument behind me is one of many keyboards in the room, as you might have noticed. And actually, that's the one that I used on the album that I mentioned a moment ago. When Treasurefruit put out a full-length album that the song I just played was from, we had a little musical interlude in the middle of the album, which is actually the title track. It's just this moody desert song called Poisonous Dwellers of the Desert, because that was the name of our album. So I'll play it for you because I hardly ever get to, because this doesn't travel that well, this Wurlitzer. This is a vintage Wurlitzer behind me, and that's what has that warm, magical, old school sound. So here goes Poisonous Dwellers of the Desert. Just a tiny version. Ooh, hear that vibrato? Ooh, so magical. Oh, love that Wurlitzer. So that was Poisonous Dwellers of the Desert. And since that album has come out, so many things have happened. Oh, what are we saying? What advice do you have for an artist in these COVID times? Oh, that's a great question, Colleen. Thanks for asking. Well, I say be inspired by all of the insanity. I think that over my life, what I've learned is that the best source for being creative is friction and difficulty. And so we have plenty of that right now. When you get comfy and happy, you tend to not write as many songs. It's from my experience. So I say turn all this craziness into expression. Here's a case in point. I'm actually going to switch instruments. This next song is something that is newer. It's something that I wrote after my life completely changed. 100% changed. And I became a mom. So I have a cute little sweetheart who's about 2 years old now. And when he first came along, I wrote this song. And I don't know. Let's play it. Let's feel the vibe. I also feel that in these COVID times, it's important to count your blessings and be grateful for what you do have. And the real basic stuff. Real basic stuff is something we're all very lucky to have. So this song is called More Than Millions. You came into my life just like a lightning strike. I didn't know that it would be like this. I didn't know that it would be like this. You gave me everything I never knew I needed. All the joy that you bring to me. All the joy that you bring to me. All with the dreams we share. We're more than millionaires. More than likely, more than billionaires too. All big with what we got. There isn't quite a lot that could stop us now from getting through all the dreams that we have left to do. We've got some food to eat, a comfy place to sleep, and no one's coming for to shake us down. No one's coming for to shake us down. We've got some internet, a sassy ginger cat, and lots of friends and family in this town. Lots of friends and family in this town. All with the dreams we share. We're more than millionaires, more than likely, more than billionaires too. Oh, babe, with what we got, there isn't quite a lot that can stop us now from getting through all the dreams that we have left to do. All with the dreams we share. We're more than millionaires, more than likely, more than billionaires too. Oh, babe, with what we got, there isn't quite a lot that could stop us now from getting through all the dreams that we have left to do. Nothing stopping us from getting through all the dreams that we have left to do. You came into my life out of the darkest night. I didn't know that it would be this good. I didn't know that it would be this good. Shout out to all the moms and dads out there. And I just became a mom again. We have a new little one who's only 7 weeks old. So since that's happened, this is actually the first time I've played a concert. I mean, it's the first time most people have done anything musically with these live streams because, the whole world's crazy right now. So yay for 2020. So I've written a song actually that's on the topic about these COVID times. And that's something that I just wrote when I was expecting my last child who just came along. So this is one of the newest things that I've written. And I'm going to play it for you in a second. But first I'm going to check in. Oh, Gloria, thank you. Yeah, my little sweetheart is the light of my life. So, why not light up? So this song is the new sort of inspired by the coronavirus era. Let's talk about it afterward, right? The song's called Time Is On My Side, because it is.
I can't remember life before. The world stopped moving past my door. And I don't know if I'm living anymore. Don't know if I've ever really lived before. And time is on my side. And I'm gonna be fine. And all the little things I used to think were so important, now I realize don't mean anything at all. I don't know what the future holds, but I don't mind not knowing, kinda digging everything, just standing still. And time is on my side. And I'm gonna be fine. So stop, take a moment, stop and breathe. Stop, feel your heartbeat. Stop, look around and see you got everything you need. Everything you That silver lining's bittersweet. I can't meet my neighbors down the street, but I'm clearing out the cobwebs in my mind. It's amazing all the treasures that I find. And time is on my side. And I'm gonna be fine. All in good time. All in good time. All in good time. All in good time.
All right. I'm gonna utilize my bandana. Whew. As I mentioned, it's pretty clammy over up in here. All right, so I'm pretty sure that the promos for this event advertised that I might be playing something new and special. Oh, thank you. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play something that I've never played live before for maybe once at an open mic, and I think that's about it. So this is an kind of a debut, and it's something all about what's happening right now. So let me just make sure I've got the right guitar. Check my notes. I'm gonna switch guitars. If anybody's ever seen me live, I never switch guitars. This is like a strictly in my studio kind of luxury that I'm trying to take advantage of, but I rarely get to play a 12-string or this baby guitar, which I mentioned earlier, which was like a handcrafted gift to my mister when he was a little guy. And so I never take it out anywhere. So, and this beautiful beauty right here, this Gibson J200 is something I've been getting to know lately and really enjoying playing. So I'm going to play you my debut song on this. Just clear your mind. Ooh, I see some questions have come in since the last song. Sorry, I'll get to those after this one. Grateful for air, 'cause life is for living. Seize it while you can. It's the mystery of riches and the merit of man. Little by little the sun fades away. Shadows grow longer, the skies turn to gray, and the seasons may change, but some things still remain that will not be explained away. When vice comes to virtue, just where do you lean? The truth cannot hurt you, but it will still sting. It's all in the details, how you play your hand. That's the mystery of riches and the measure of a man. Little by little the sun fades away. Shadows grow longer, the skies turn to gray, and the seasons may change. There are things that remain that will not be explained away. It's not just survival that keeps you alive. The heart of the jungle beats louder at night. If you hear your calling, fight for it, you stand. That's the mystery of riches and the measure of a man. All right, there's something new for you. The measure of a man. Let's see, what are we saying in the chat world? Yeah, the last one was, the previous one is definitely a 2020 anthem, that time is on my side. Boy, is that true. Whew. And yeah, we have to be grateful for what we have. Let's see, favorite things about playing in a band compared to playing solo. Oh, thank you. I mean, playing with other people is a magical experience, so there's really nothing that compares to it. Just the connection and the kind of psychic linking up of everybody, it's really special. You become very, very close to the people you play with, and I think, there are some songs that I've written that I don't even want to play solo because they're just better with a band, and that's how they're meant to be. So I absolutely love playing with all the bands that I've played with, and I still love playing solo too, and I can do some things that are a little bit more nuanced that maybe you wouldn't hear like over a drum set or something when I play solo, but I absolutely love playing. Trust me, playing with drums is something I always wanted to do. All the years I played solo and then finally started playing with bands, it was having an actual drummer that I think was a big game changer for me. So shout out to Aaron, my drummer, who's actually all masked up here helping out and not actually playing with me right now, which is sad, but I'm glad he's here helping. It was sort of a last minute thing. So thank you, Aaron. And this, let's see, life of a woman singer songwriter differ from your male counterparts. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a lot on that topic. And there've been little articles written around town interviewing the female artists in town and how they get along and how people approach us differently when it comes to technical things. That's a big one. And it's changing over time, though. I think it's becoming a lot more common, and there's a lot of fierce women out there making music. So, it's a good time. It's a good time to be a woman making music. I know this Gibson is a beautiful guitar. Yes. Marty. Is that Marty? Oh, hey. So, anyway, this next song is, what are we doing on time? We're getting low on time. So this next song is another really new one that I've written, and it's probably going to be one of the last songs I play for you today. I maybe have time for one more after this. But it's called Come Little Cattle, and it's a part from my Western collection, sort of we call it a prequel to Giddy Up, which is on our album. And it's just another cautionary tale about having a close brush with mortality and realizing that life is precious. And again, that's what everything is about right now in the world. So Come Little Cattle, here we go. It's a dream sequence. Basically about a guy that falls asleep and has a dream that he's an old cowboy. And then at the end of the song, he wakes up and realizes that their lives aren't so different after all. I'm riding on a train with my headphones on, sleepy from the shadows of a setting sun. So I close my eyes and drift away, sink deep into the darkness of a lonely day. So then I'm riding on the trail with my 6-string on, trying to round up a her with a simple song, singing ooh, 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 ooh. Hadi-ole, odole, ole, odole, you. Come little cattle, it's time to sleep. of day with a coffee cup, I sing ooh, 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 ooh. Today will be the day that we will finally make it through. So then I'm galloping across the western plains and the clouds move and it starts to rain. I button up my duster tight and grab the reins with all my might, sing a lot of I survive, I'm coming home. 'Cause dancing with the devil is a young man's game, I know. The thunder rolls and the cattle spook, lightning strikes, all hell breaks loose, and I know my time has come. I prepare myself for the great unknown and sing, come little cattle, it's time to sleep. We've had a long day on our feet. Let's make camp and get some rest, 'cause tomorrow's gonna put us to the test. Tomorrow's gonna put us to the test. The train comes to a sudden stop. A jolt awake and shake it off to see we've jumped the line. I touch my face, I'm still alive. Guess Lady Luck is on my side. I've cheated death just one more time. Sing ooh, 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 ooh. How do you lay, oh, to lay, yeah, you lay, oh, to lay you. How do you lay, oh, to lay, yeah, you lay, oh, to lay you. All right, come little cattle. So let's see. What are we saying out here? Oh, wow. If there was an artist that I could duet with, who would it be? Oh my gosh. Like a famous person? Psh. Oh my gosh. Probably Jack White. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, he's pretty cool. So, yeah. But I'll have to think more about that one because there are some amazing artists out there. But yeah, probably Jack White. And who else? What do we have? What song would we cover? Whew. I'll have to get back to you on that one, Marlene. Thanks for asking. And then, Bryce McKinney-Wayne. Oh, shout out to Bryce McKinney-Wayne. That was my high school English teacher. Thanks for listening. And she taught me the most important lesson of all time, which I use every day, which is not to use boring words in life or in writing, and especially in songwriting. And that has been one of the keys to my success as a songwriter, I think. Thank you, Ms. McKinney-Wayne. How's my singing changed since my son was born? No, not really. Maybe just better since I got healthy. Let's see. Marty, would I recommend an open mic? Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Everybody who is interested in playing music, go to open mics, especially guitar and singing and songwriting is the most important way to develop your confidence. Absolutely. And see how people react to your material, too. Well, thanks, Colleen. I try to be fierce, and I didn't really get to mention it, but I play in another group other than Treasurefruit called Las Chollas Peligrosas, which is pretty much the definition of fierce. And I was going to play you a song from that collection, but I think we ran out of time. So just look out for that group, and maybe we can play for you another time. All right. Yeah, Cynthia, thanks for commenting on the Western song. There's a lot more where that came from. I'm surprised that only one Western song made it into this set, to be honest. So I'd love to show you some more of that sometime. But yeah, that Western flavor is a big part of my soul growing up here. So I guess that's it. I don't think we have time for another song. Is that right? Maybe one more? How we looking? Yeah? Yeah, okay, I'm going to do one more. So I'll play for you that song that I wrote for Las Chollas Peligrosas, which means the dangerous chollas cactus, because we're fierce, dangerous ladies. And this song I wrote as an experiment I've never done like a biographical, self-referential song. So that's what this is. And I've never written anything in Spanish before. And that's what this is. It's a song about that band. We're 5 women. We're strong. We believe in love and truth and lifting people up with wit and flavor. So that's what this is. It's called Las Voces del Desierto.
Somos de Arizona, donde hace calor. Somos mujeres fuertes, entendemos el dolor y creemos en la verdad, creemos en el amor, creemos en levantarnos con ingenio y gracia y sabor. Ay, los tiempos están cambiando. Ahora más que nunca debemos trabajar juntos. Mira en el espejo, el cambio comienza contigo. Mira, como el primer paso. Todas somos únicas, cada uno somos una reina. No siempre estamos de acuerdo, pero somos más fuertes juntas que solas. Y creemos en la verdad, creemos en el amor, creemos en levantarnos con ingenio y gracia y sabor. Creemos en levantarnos con ingenio y gracia y sabor.
2, 3, 4.
Las voces del desierto, ay, 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 dándole a la luna, ay, ay, las voces del desierto, ay, ay, están cantando. Somos de Arizona, venimos a traer el calor. Somos 6 mujeres fuertes, entendemos tu dolor. Creemos en la verdad, creemos en el amor, creemos en levantarnos con ingenio y gracia y sabor. Creemos en levantarnos con ingenio y gracia y sabor.
All right, thanks everybody for listening. All right. I appreciate the love. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much to the Care Cultural Center for inviting me to be a part of this Beams concert series. And there are so many other cool concerts that they have put on in this series. One of them is my bandmate Tatiana, who plays the accordion, and she's beautiful. So check that out. I think they're all still online. So thanks again for listening. And have a wonderful rest of your September, everybody. Since I'm not sure where we are with the filming, I'm just gonna keep play another one, I guess, if there's time. Yeah, I guess. Thanks everybody for listening. Here's something else new. This is something I hope to bring to a project that's coming soon with a guitar player friend of mine. A new moon allows the stars to shine through. That's it. That's the last song. Hope everyone's having a great time, and thanks so much for writing in. Hi, Rachel. I love you too. Thanks so much. And I look forward to seeing everyone out there someday.
Anamieke Quinn, thank you so much for joining us. That was excellent. Such a broad set of vibes and moods in there. And it was just really, really great to be on the stream with you. Love that you answered everyone's questions. That was excellent. We did drop the link to Anamiek's website in the chat. So go check out her music, learn all about her, follow her on all the social media. She's got a pretty memorable name and it's pretty easy to find her. So if you liked what you saw tonight, please support the artist. We have a very special program coming up that we want to tell you about. That's Tuesday, September 29th. 2 world-class artists and composers, Nakatula Ngunyama, who is a violist and composer, and Daniel Bernard Romain, DBR, on violin. They will be having a musical and actual conversation and debuting Nakatula's work, Finding the Dream. It was inspired by recent events involving police brutality. Their conversation is going to do a deep dive into classical music and issues of equity and diversity and inclusion, and they have a lot of experience with that. It's going to be a really, really interesting show with beautiful music also and a multimedia element. So if you've attended Composer's Choice here at ASU Care in person, this is that same artist, and we're so happy to have her. She's resident composer for Phoenix Chamber Music Society and has an annual show here, Composer's Choice. And this is such a great one-off. So it's a Tuesday night. It's at 7, but you'll be able to tune in same way you did tonight on our YouTube channel, our Facebook Live. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll get notifications if you leave them turned on, and you'll find out when we have shows coming up. And it's really, really awesome to have so many subscribers joining every week. Thank you so much, everybody. We have some extra beams coming up. We're going to see really nice first artist return. She kicked off our series, AJ O'Neil. That's Thursday, September 24th. And then we have a young artist the week after that, kicking off October. And this is going to be a great one. Sammy Martinez. She is a singer-songwriter. She's performed at Alice Cooper's Proof is in the Pudding competition and was a finalist. And she's performed as part of Walt Richardson's series. If you've seen that, she recently played at Tempe Center for the Arts. She's only 19 and she's already got a really great set of original music that she's going to share with us. So we hope you tune in. As always, Thursdays at 7 on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. So please go ahead, subscribe, and we hope you have a good rest of your night and rest of your week. Have an excellent weekend. Thank you so much for circling up with us. Good night.